I am literally so excited to even be back and recording a video. You guys, I know, we're gonna get into it. I'm going to let you guys know where I have been. So if you want to just stay tuned for my life update, let's get into it. You guys, so I'm using this e.l.f. putty primer and I'm trying to figure out if I'm actually in focus. Okay, so I have been using this e.l.f. putty primer. So I'm just gonna use it. Apparently this is the brush for it, which I got at Walmart. So this is what I use the back for scooping. Okay, apparently this is the brush for this primer, and I mean, it's kind of giving me let's make more money off these people, because this primer is already hard enough to dig out and the application is a little bit thick, so you'll need a brush or something. So good marketing scheme. Okay, you guys, so first question that I want to technically answer is, where have I been? Honestly, you guys, I have just been taking a mental break from social media and everything in general. I just decided that I needed a break because obviously I know what's best for me. So yeah, so I just decided that I needed a break and I took a break off social media, off YouTube. I've been ever so active on my Instagram and here and there on Snapchat. Not Snapchat, I no longer have Snapchat. TikTok. Ever so often, you know, I'll post like here and there on TikTok. But yeah, you guys, I have just been living my best life, just trying to figure out me, taking a social media break, taking a break from everyone in general and anything that kind of disrupts my peace. Like logging onto social media, especially when there's a lot going on in the world, it definitely can take a toll on you and just gives you sort of like a negative view on the world and what's happening. I just feel like every time I log into social media, there's always crimes happening. There's a spiritual warfare happening, whether or not anyone wants to admit that or have that conversation. I do believe that there is a spiritual warfare. There's just way too much happening in the world, basically. And that's why I believe that there is a spiritual warfare going on. So, I'm going in with this primer right here. And let's prime some more. I love this primer. I want to get a full size, but okay, so taking a social media break, I just feel like right now there's a war going on. There is just too much, and ever since the lockdown we had there in December when they closed the gyms, I was like, how are you not closing nail salons but you're closing the gym? Like, I'm sorry, the gym is a part of fitness. Make it make sense. You can live without a haircut or you can cut your own hair at home, but the gym is a part of fitness. It is a lifestyle. Like, just make it make sense. And I just feel like when they decided to like close the gym down, by the way guys, I'm gonna do something a little bit new. I am going to color correct for my dark circles, so I'm using the LA Girl Pro concealer. It is a corrector, reddish corrector is the corrector. So we're just gonna go under my eye here. I feel like those are the areas that I'm like, you know. And I'm using this. Yeah, you guys, I just feel like ever since the gym closed down there in December, I've just lost, I wouldn't say lose motivation, because I always tell people, like, I don't feel like motivation is real. Like, if you're waiting to be motivated, you're going to be waiting a very long time. It's all about self-discipline, in my opinion. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but I just don't believe that motivation is real. It's just this made up, like, feeling that you're gonna get motivated every day. No, I've been waiting for motivation. I wait for motivation to come to me every day to go to work, and it doesn't. So that's how I can tell you that motivation is not real. When I was actually working out consistently and meal prepping and everything like that, it was never about motivation. It was always about self-discipline. And yeah, like, that's why, I don't know, you guys, but them people, them closing the gym, I was like, okay, well, what do I have? I can't go to the gym. Like, I just felt stuck, you know. I felt stuck because working out helps me, like, it helps me with fitness and different aspects of my life, but yeah, that's why I felt like I just needed a break for me. And again, I know what's best for me. So yeah. And in terms of like dating and stuff like that, I am obviously dating, but I'm not gonna put my business out there, you know. I'd rather just keep people guessing whether or not. But yeah, like, I am dating, and I'm very much a savage with it. Like, once a woman realizes her worth, it's dangerous. It's dangerous for every man out there. Once a woman realizes her worth, it's dangerous. I believe if anybody that can be alone, for people that are alone, I respect that. I respect people who spend time alone. I respect people who are always alone. Because what I realize is that not everybody can actually be alone. I'm going in with this MAC foundation. Yeah. Another thing that I wanted to like answer. Am I focused? Another thing that I wanted to like answer as well is in terms of like work-life balance. I really suck at just putting work and leaving work at work and just moving on with my life. And it's something that I always struggled with, you guys. I'm at the point where I come home, I'm constantly thinking about work. Before I go to bed, when I wake up, I'm constantly thinking about work, and I'm constantly tired of all the time because I'm just thinking about work and my mind cannot go anywhere. And it's just like every opportunity I get, I talk about work. Like, there was a stage in my life where I had to take melatonins before I went to bed in order to get a full night worth of rest, because if I didn't take melatonin to help me sleep, I would just get up in the middle of the night and just think about work. That's just where my mindset was, and I'm pretty open to talk about it. It's not anything that I'm ashamed of or anything like that. Like, I just need to learn how to turn my brain off when I clock out of work, and I just have a really hard time separating the two. Leave work at work, and when you're home, just focus on you and focus on everything else. And you know what, like, for a while creating YouTube videos, it gave me a distraction from like reality, and that's why I would like constantly like film and upload videos, because to me it just gave me a distraction, right? It helped me disconnect from work, and it helped me disconnect from just life for a second. And obviously making videos is something that I really like to do. I'm very passionate about it, and I think I've vocalized it on many occasions. Like, I like making videos, I like making YouTube videos, and yeah. So not being able to do this for the past couple of months that I was taking my social media break has literally drove me fucking insane. You could only imagine, like this morning, like Monday, I woke up and I text my boss and I'm like, yeah, I need a mental health day, because I woke up and I couldn't even move. Like, I was so exhausted because I was up all night thinking about work. And luckily he was like kind enough. He's like, yeah, like, we'll pay you for the day, relax, blah blah blah, let me know if you need anything, all of that. You guys, I'm literally working on trying to separate the two, and this is why I'm picking up this camera and just trying to put my mind somewhere else. This is my distraction, me getting in front of this camera right now. My mind is completely at ease. I feel like I'm doing what I really love, and that's it. At least I'm being very transparent with you guys, because it doesn't matter how much I talk about work to my friends, or I just feel like am I gonna talk about that every chance that I get? You know what I mean? After a while, because here's the thing with me, I don't like people that complain about the same thing all over and over and over again. So I wouldn't do that to someone. It's like, yeah, well, what are you gonna do, right? But I don't know, I just don't want to be talking about work all the time. So I just rather pick up this camera, which is absolutely my therapy, because I cannot afford a therapist. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna put on a little bit more foundation because like I can see like the corrector like still like peeking through. Yeah, you guys, yesterday it was so funny because I was so frustrated and everything with like work, came home, think, blah blah blah. And today at work, I got a gift card. Someone dropped me off a gift card for all my hard work. And you know, the thing is, this like self-praise is like, I'm not giving myself like self-praise or anything, but I know I am a hard worker. Like, I'm a hard worker, period. And it's just good to like see other people like recognize my work. It's good sometimes because we need that reassurance sometimes. Not that I constantly need reassurance or validation. It's just that sometimes when your mind is in a different headspace, that reminder is good. And I just find like God works in mysterious ways, because I don't know, I was like, dear God, like I'm tired, blah blah blah. And I'm not a morning person. I am not a morning person, but fuck, I got my in mind. I'm not a morning person, but like, girl, I just feel like I'll be fighting everybody in the morning. Okay, I'll be fighting to get out of bed. I'll be fighting traffic. I'll be just fighting, like I'll be fighting to get to work on time. Mind you, I make it there on time. I start work at 9 and I leave the house at 8:30. Sometimes, depending on how cold it is, you have to let the car warm up, let the glass like defog. So that could literally take maybe like 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes I make it to work on time, okay? And I'm like, when I get there, I get there. But I just, you guys, I have just been trying to be the best version of Alicia. I've been literally trying to give myself everything, understanding me as a person. Yeah, that's it. Okay, you guys, I'm going in with this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade. I'm gonna put it up there. Suede. So we're just going to conceal. Good old concealer, right? So in terms of what to really expect from my channel, expect the same content, like vlogs, grocery shopping, a little bit of sit down with me. Expect the same thing. Yeah, that's what you can literally expect. And yeah guys, like that was the life update. It was not like, oh yeah, like blah 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 blah. No, that was a life update. I have just been taking a social media break, and I've just been working on me. I've been working on me, all aspects of my life. And you know what I want to start doing more? I want to start reading more books, and that's probably what I'm gonna do this weekend. I want to start reading more, you know, because when you read, you keep your mind sharp, you improve your vocabulary. I just want to read more. I always loved reading, but my excuse is, like, I can never find the time. Like, I can never fucking find the time. And you know, living at home, you always need something. You always need to get out the house for something. You always need to do something. You always need to clean. You always need to cook. When am I finding the time to read? And where are y'all finding the time? Okay, let me know. Let me know, because yeah. But you guys, I literally like miss YouTube, and just I miss YouTube. And I literally only watch YouTube videos of people that inspire me. If you don't inspire me in some way, shape, or form, then I don't want to watch you. You know what I mean? Like, what YouTube to me is like a show, or you know, like, what lesson did you really take from that show? Like, how can you really implement that into your everyday life? And I feel like for me, watching YouTubers is like seeing how small they started. Like, they started at nothing, 0 subscribers. They grew their subscribers, and you know, they're able to do it full time. I'm not saying I mean, I feel like eventually I will get to that point when the time is right. I'm not fighting anything. I'm not rushing anything. What is meant for me will simply be for me, and it will never pass me when the time is right. I believe, you know, the universe has a way of aligning everything. And as much as I would love the opportunity to like make this my job one day, I also believe that everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer in that, you know. And yeah, I wouldn't say I believe in the universe. I believe in karma, because you know what, I believe in karma. I believe in karma because I was sitting in the mirror. I was going in with a bright ass concealer. I was literally in the mirror the other day, and I was like, oh, I know karma is real. Okay, because God, if I go to these people, I'm gonna be in jail. Okay, I need you to step in right now, and I need karma to be I need you to step in right now, God. And I'm like, yeah girl, God doesn't work that way. People will get their karma when their time is due. Don't speed it up. Okay, do not speed it up. And don't pray for people's downfall. Bless those, pray for those people. Those people need praying. Protect your energy at all costs, guys. Literally, I remember one time I hung out with my friend, and she was giving me like negative energy. And I was like, this sounds like a whole bunch of insecurity that you have. Okay, I am very much like comfortable with myself, and I don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm like, you is one miserable hoe. Yeah, I'm like to her, you're very much miserable, and I get that. I get like why she's miserable, but I learned a long time ago, I'm not living to please anybody else but God. I'm only living to please myself. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care about materialistic objects, because here's the truth, guys. You see all those material things that you like, oh my god, like I want a Birkin purse, I want a Louis Vuitton purse, Gucci, and I can't stop blending my face. I want a Birkin purse, I want a Louis Vuitton purse, blah 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 blah. But here's the thing though, the gag is when you die, all of that stays behind and you go. When you die, that Birkin or that BMW, whatever it is that you are so obsessed with, you have to leave behind. So materialistic objects, it doesn't matter. You're gonna leave that behind anyways. Even the house you work so hard to buy, when you die, you leave that behind and someone else might inherit that. But nothing lasts forever. Absolutely nothing lasts forever. You have one life to live. We're just basically passing through this land with different energies, reincarnations, and all of that. You have one life to live, one body. I was literally thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, isn't it so funny how you were born to die? And I think I was high. I was like, isn't it so hilarious? You were literally brought in this world and eventually you... Okay, you guys, now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty setting powder. Gotta love a Fenty Beauty. I support my girl Riri. My girl Riri is pregnant. Like, congratulations, Rihanna. But now we will never get an album, because I don't see you popping baby out of your hoochie and going in the studio. I see you being a first-time mom. You know, like Nicki Minaj and her baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like Nicki Minaj, everything that woman says makes sense. Like, if you really like meditate, like everything that she says makes sense. And she settled down and got married at a perfect age. We're not really gonna talk about her husband, blah 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 blah. But guys, I will be back. I have to charge my battery because my battery is dying. So we will. What I'm doing right now is just setting my face with my MAC thing, my MAC press powder, whatever. And there's eyelash on top of there. So we are just going to do that. We're gonna set the face. We're gonna set it, bitch. We're gonna set it. Okay. Okay, you guys. So now we are moving on to eyeshadow. And I feel like we've already established that I don't have a lot of eyeshadow palettes because I threw out the ones that I had anyways. So now I have these two from the drugstore. When I'm feeling a little, I want to go on vacation, maybe this one. Regular day, definitely this one. I feel like I use this one on most days because, I don't know, I've just become a neutral person, hence my nails. Okay? I have become a neutral queen. Okay, you guys, so what are we gonna do today? Why am I like this? Like, you want to do nude? Like, can you do something else other than nude, Alicia? No, because I don't want to look ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going in with this palette here, and I'm going in with this shade. I barely use this shade, but it kind of looks like all the other shades that I wear. We're just going to tap that on the eyelid. Oh yeah, that is pretty. I'm gonna zoom in so that you guys can see. So we're just gonna put that on the eyelid. That is really cute. Okay, and we're just going to do it on the other side here. You know what's weird? I feel like my eyelids are different. What's the word? Different shapes and different size. They're not perpendicular. That's a weird observation to make about yourself. I literally said that to the optometrist, and he was like, "You're telling me one eyelid is bigger than the other?" And I was like, "Yeah, sir, can't you see it? Because I'm seeing it right now." And then that's how we also established that I need glasses. So yeah, but you know what, to be fair, ever since I got glasses, most of my eye problems kind of like reduced, because I have like corrective lenses, which is supposed to like help correct your vision over time. But I no longer wake up when my eyes are blurry, so that is a really great sign from God. With this shade here, which is slightly darker, I went over on that eye and I did that. So now I'm just bringing it over, kind of like to add a little bit of pizzazz, if you will. So that's what we're gonna do to that eyelid there. I don't know if I'm going to do a wing liner. I just feel like, why do I have to do a wing liner, you know what I mean? And my lips are really dry right now, but it's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with actually a brush that actually has nothing on it. That's actually from Real Techniques, and if I say that word one more time, it's gonna be a problem. So I'm just going to blend everything together. The Real Techniques brush. And there you have it. I don't do makeup like I used to do before. I've just like, the less the better. Guys, I also got this from the drugstore. This is the NYX No Budge liner in black, and I really like it. I really like it. It does what it says it's supposed to do, no budging. So you're not supposed to do this. You can literally, because your fingerprints leaves marks. So I'm going in there and I'm literally just doing it on my waterline. I don't wear liner a lot. So what I have done so far is I added mascara and I smoked out, like sort of like smoked out my bottom lash area. And what I'm going to do right now is just apply some lashes. I really have these cute babies. Okay, camera doesn't really want to focus, but I have these. I believe these are from Kiss or Ardell. They are 110. They're like super light, kind of like natural lashes. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put it on, and then I'm gonna come back on camera, and then I'm going to do the rest of my face with the lashes done. So what we're gonna do right now, we're actually going to add bronzers. So these are literally my two bronzers, but my absolute favorite is this one by Fenty. It is in Coco Naughty. You guys, I've literally purchased this bronzer like 4 times. Like, I kid you not. This is, and I'm about to purchase another one, which will make it 5. I've continuously hit pan on each. So I'm just gonna go in. The only reason I like this is because it gives me literally just like a natural contour, and the other one is kind of like reddish. Kind of makes it look like it looks like I'm wearing blush, but this is just the bronzer. Cheekbones to make the face look snatched, forehead to make the forehead literally look smaller. I have a big forehead and honestly I'm living with it, and guys seem to love this big forehead. I don't know, they think that girls with big forehead do a little bit extra, so I'm just gonna go with the flow. I never had a man tell me my forehead was too big. In fact, they've never even brought it up. I was always the one to bring it up. But I don't do it anymore. I don't do that anymore. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's always the bitches with the big foreheads that act like they ain't got no big foreheads. Like, girl, you seen your forehead? So yeah. Anyways, you guys, I'm going in. This is Coco Mommy by Rihanna again, blah blah blah. This one is a little bit more red. It has a red tint to it, so I'm literally going to apply this on areas where I just applied that blush, and plus I'm hitting pan, so I don't really think I'm getting anything significant out of it. So we're just gonna do that. And I also like to contour my nose. Like, if we're gonna go there, let's just go there. Let me find the perfect brush though. So we can go with this shade, I feel like. And we're gonna have to kind of like blend that out eventually. Like, where's my contour brush? I feel like this is a better brush to do the nose contour. Okay, we're just literally just going to go in like that and just contour. Kind of gives the illusion that the nose is smaller. Honestly, I never really was insecure about my nose. I just started out seeing girls contour their nose and I was like, yeah, fine, I'm gonna contour my nose. I'm not insecure about my nose. It's just a habit right now, you know? So I'm also filming a little reel, so BRB. This is somewhat new to my routine. Honestly, because this was on sale, that was the only reason I got it. It is a Rimmel blush in the shade Rendez. That's weird. So what we're just gonna do is go in with this, kind of top off the excess and go. Personally, I'm gonna go where my cheek puff up a little bit, you know, right here. We're gonna go there again, not too much. Yeah. And then what I'm gonna do now is go in with that bronzer brush and kind of like blend everything together, because I don't want it to be like really obvious, you know. And that was my thing with blush. I feel like in the past I could never find a perfect blush that doesn't look too ashy on me, or doesn't show up like too like bright, you know. I couldn't find the perfect combo, and I feel like for deeper skin tones, a lot of like orange or deep plum colors go well with us, and for a long time the drugstore didn't accommodate for deeper skin tones, and I feel like now they're a little bit inclusive. Not all of them, but now they've gotten better. So if you have the same shade like me, get this. My personal opinion, it looks good. It looks good. What else am I missing from my face? Okay, you guys, I'm about to show you guys my lip combo. My NYX lip liner in Chestnut has been holding on for dear life, and unfortunately at some point I will have to let it go. Like I need to like find some sort of closure to let it go, but this is literally like I need to let it go. Anyways, use this. I'm going to use this to outline my lips, And then we're going in with this Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lipstick in Rossetto. So I'm gonna apply this and then I'm coming back on camera. I'm also trying to multitask. I'm also trying to film a TikTok reel, so BRB. Okay, you guys, I'm back. A bad bitch is back. Okay, I'm back and I'm about to do my hair and I will get back. Also, I just want to say though, I got this tumbler last year and so random, I know, right? This is literally my favorite like tumbler. I drink water. This is literally my favorite. And you know what's so weird? Everyone at work knows my Starbucks order. And I was telling this to like this guy at work and I was like, I feel like I'm basic now because literally like, okay, let's really talk about it for a second. Like these Canadian guys, let's leave it at that. Take that as you will. These Canadian guys, I was like, what do you guys drink from Starbucks? They're like, I don't know, like I'll have whatever you're having. And then they tried my favorite, which is the caramel macchiato with like lactose free milk, and ever since that's literally what they order when we do like a work Starbucks order. They're like, I will have whatever Alicia's having. And I'm like, wow, like I do inspire people. But it was so funny. I'm like, why can't you guys? I literally had to say to them, I'm like, why do you guys have to copy me with everything that I do? And they're like, oh my god. This one guy made a joke on Thursday. He's like, I want to be you so bad, Alicia, blah blah blah. But yeah, Katie, I'm gonna have exactly what Alicia's having. And all I'm gonna say is y'all need to like leave my drink alone. Y'all need to get something else. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. I'll show you guys what perfume I'm wearing. I am wearing C by Giorgio Armani. So this is the scent of the evening and I'll show you guys my outfit. I'm not wearing a bra, and to be honest, why wear a bra? Like after dinner, do stuff to me, okay? Why wear a bra? Anyways, you guys, I just wanted to stop by and officially say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this like life update video. Yeah, I'm excited to like make more content. I just wanted to like show you guys a different side of me. Usually when I log on here, I'm at home and I don't put myself together, but I actually like dressing up and I actually like going out and just, I don't know, there's just something so like feminine about that. Let me know if you guys like these type of videos. And also, you guys, fun fact, I cannot walk in heels, but these wedges that I'm wearing, they are super comfortable and they are good for beginners. Okay, so good for beginners. I'm really confident when I wear this specific heel, and yeah, like, yeah. Anyways, you guys, I'm logging off and I will see you guys in my next video.